Hello and welcome, Reds, to Anfield Index, another breaking news episode. As you can see from the title and the thumbnail, a lot of speculation has been quite last week, but we've got some very, very good news in regards to Jeremie Frimpong. Potentially looking like now he will be Liverpool's first summer signing as soon as the first transfer window opens in just short of 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks as well. Reds, let us know your thoughts in the comment section below as well. The lads and ladies as well on the index to be plenty of shows really to get stuck into across the board. Obviously, Dave and Bart will be going through all the data and analytics point of view as well, and everyone's going to be there's so much great content going to be available to everyone watching on YouTube. But if you want to delve a bit more into what Anfield Index is all about, head over at £3.33 a month as well, and just opens up a wider, greater catalogue of industry-led journalists, expert professionals, and all your data analysts, and absolutely everything. But it's this, as you can see from the bottom ticker there and the title and everyone coming to the conclusion, of course, from Paul Joyce. He's one of the best in the business in regards to the Liverpool scene. And as you can see from that title, Liverpool trigger Frimpong'S release clause. Is expected that Liverpool will be approaching Bayer Leverkusen and formally trigger the £30 million release clause that will make Jeremie Frimpong, of course, Arne Slot's first player into the football club as soon as the transfer window does open. We know as there's been a lot of speculation over the last week or so, but you put two and two together and you get four. Really, like you look at Arne Slot, obviously a Dutch manager himself, he'll know extensively, massively all about the Dutch market, obviously the international football as well. Jeremie Frimpong, obviously down that right hand channel, you've got Dumfries, Jeremie Frimpong, but of course the exploits of Bayer Leverkusen, the world renowned. What they done last year was more or less. It was unprecedented, really, absolutely staggering. And Jeremie Frimpong, obviously former of Manchester City's academy, and then he went to Celtic for 2 seasons, and then he's been in the Bundesliga for 5 years, where, of course, he's won the Poker Cup, obviously the German FA Cup, and obviously the league title last year as well. And he ran Bayern much closer than Bayern have been ran in previous seasons gone by anyway. But it's exciting, Reds, and be obviously head over. There's already some Frimpong analysis videos already on Anfield Index. Obviously, as I mentioned, Dave and Bart, it's already on the channel. Check it out, Reds, if you want to delve a lot more into detail in regards to Jeremie Frimpong's game, or how he can very much impact Liverpool going forward. But there'll be more Jeremie Frimpong content to come in the next couple of days as well. So stay tuned, hit that subscribe button down below, drop a like on the video. Most importantly, if you are absolutely buzzing to see this lad in the Liverpool team. Yes, if Arne Slot thinks he's good enough in terms of coming to everyone, when every Liverpool fan has analysed Frimpong, this transfer as well, of course, and I've done it as myself when I've had a little look at the data. But for Frimpong to come in, that is very good squad depth down that right-hand side. Of course, any top side European football, Liverpool in the 70s and 80s, there was more or less two great players in every single position. And that's what hopefully Arne Slot going into the next 12, 24 months now. Anyone coming into this side, of course, if you're an outside player, but you'll be jumping at the chance. And it's not just the Frimpong news that we've got a bit of positivity about as well. And Paul Joyce does hint really in the article as well this afternoon. There's also an interest in his Bayer Leverkusen teammate Florian Wirtz, whom Liverpool have tracked for a number of years, and should he show an inclination to move to the Premier League this summer, then the champions will make a strong pitch to the German attacking midfielder. Tell you, exciting. I know everyone will be like, "Oh, Liverpool won pay 150 million," and a lot of Liverpool fans and a lot of rival fans will laugh. Say if Waite does come in a couple of days' time, once the window does open anyway, and we do see a bit more, obviously off the back of this Paul Joyce article, and Waite does express an interest, as Paul Joyce does allude to there, then yeah, 150 million for a player of Waiters' caliber, it's an absolute steal. I know 150 million in this market seems like a lot, but in regards to if you had Waits, he's a type of caliber of player. As is, I feel personally. I know some people might disagree, but I think Frimpong coming in, he's a title winner player. He's a type of caliber really to very much hopefully take Liverpool onto the next level. Really, defensively, Liverpool, there's going to be a lot of reshaping in structurally, really. But as we know, Federico Chiesa looks like he's going to Napoli, as that was reported yesterday from Gazzetta dello Sport as well in Italy. Looks like he might be moving back to Napoli. And if that's the case, then the freeing up of wages from Chiesa and Arne Slot, it's by all accounts, it looks like he's going to be getting his first player in through the door, and it looks like it will be Frimpong. Obviously, it's as we said, Ryan Gravenberch, Cody Gakpo, and most importantly, Virgil van Dijk. I know everyone, and I done it, and we all done it when we seen that Jeremie Frimpong video, the social media clip from the Holland national side, the last time our Liverpool Dutch lads went and seen obviously the Holland national side, obviously Big Virgil the captain, and yeah, Frimpong with his, it was a very good Scouse accent. I can certainly say that anyway. It was a good accent. I think he won't take any time really in terms of acclimatizing to the Premier League. Of course, so as we mentioned, Manchester City's academy, as he was a very young player anyway. But I think he's got all the skills and all the attributes very much to thrive in a Liverpool system. And of course, the most important thing of Arne Slot, and I get everyone's, and even me as well, is defensive side of the game. That can be improved as well, though, Reds. We live in a world now where we think just transfers sort everything. No, as football has been the case in the last 130 odd years of its football and history, it's about having a head coach or a manager, obviously head coach for Arne Slot. Liverpool, it's about him and his technical side, Johnny Heidegger and all the other lads, to get the best out of Frimpong in a Liverpool system. Maybe we might be pushing Frimpong a bit more higher up the pitch, and then maybe Liverpool might be bringing in a bit more of a six, a bit more of a defensive left back, or might go absolutely full on Jurgen Klopp footy and just go two fast wingers, maybe Kirkes, that's me getting ahead of myself, or whoever's to come in the next couple of weeks as well. It's there's been no better time to be a Liverpool fan, and that this is what Liverpool should be doing in the next couple of seasons as well. If we see an opportunity in the market, and this is what the football club have done really well. The biggest transfer was bringing in Arne Slot, him into the football club, getting the head coach spot on, and then of course Richard Hughes. I tell you, if Richard Hughes can pull off Frimpong, which it's looking very positive now, obviously activating the release clause, and as soon as the window opens, he comes in, and then we bring in Florian Wirtz. I tell you, Richard Hughes, if I'm being honest, I'll get started building that statue anyway, because we're not just winning one Premier League. We will be in very, very good position. And if that is the case in the next couple of weeks, as I said, my own opinion, nothing I've seen anyway, but if we could bring in Wirtz, that would be a statement to the rest of Europe as well, that Liverpool do mean business. But Frimpong coming to Liverpool as well, Reds, are you excited? I am absolutely excited. I can't wait to see this lad. And it's going to give Conor Bradley competition as well. I think bringing in a player of his experience, Frimpong as well. He's won the Bundesliga title. He's done absolutely everything in Germany, and it's good to see that he's going to be getting that opportunity to come to Liverpool, really, and stamp his authority on the team, really. So in terms of quickly to conclude here as well, Reds, if no one's seen a lot of the Bundesliga over the last couple of seasons as well, in terms of this season, Frimpong in obviously in the league, he's got 5 goals, 5 assists for Jeremie Frimpong. The year winning, whereby Leverkusen won the Bundesliga title. He registered 9 goals, 7 assists in that league winning campaign. And then the year before, he had 8 goals, 7 assists, the Dutch fullback. And then the year before that, his first season in the Bundesliga was obviously back in the 21-22 season. He registered 1 goal and 7 assists as well. And what you're getting from Frimpong, if no one's seen a lot of him, from what I've seen over the last 12 months and a couple of Champions League games this year as well, he's a very creative attacking player. My honest opinion, if Liverpool, of course, Hakimi's not going anywhere from Paris Saint-Germain. If Trent's going to Real Madrid, but now bringing in Frimpong, he's in that like top 5 bracket for me, really, of top right backs in European football. In my honest opinion, he's a stellar name to come into this Liverpool side, and I think he's going to be doing absolute wonders, really. And Reds, yeah, let's hope he's the first of many to come in the next couple of days as well. Hopefully, we get a couple more announcements as well. A couple more updates on Julian, on Florian Wirtz as well. But the big news this afternoon, everyone tuning in. Frimpong, as Paul Joyce says, Liverpool expected to approach Bayer Leverkusen and formally trigger the £30 million release clause and make Frimpong the first player of the Arne slot either fully. Obviously, I know, well, second technically, obviously, Keita was last season, but Keita's not really been given an opportunity as he really Reds. But Reds, do drop a like on the video, drop a subscribe as well, put your bell notification on as well. It's going to be chock-a-block rammed with shows. Head over to Dave and Bart show. It's on the YouTube channel, but if you're listening or if you want to listen to it on audio podcast, you can certainly do so. Just search Anfield Index on all your podcasting platforms as well, Reds. Yeah, head over to, obviously, AnfieldIndex.com to get your merch as well. Obviously, the tops, the mugs, absolutely everything really goes a long way in terms of supporting everything we do here as well. Helps us bring bigger guests as well onto Anfield Index, and yeah, just ever expanding to YouTube and everything as a whole overall business as well. Reds, you never walk alone, and yeah, get involved in the comment section below. I am excited to see him in a red shirt. I'd say he's got the right personality as well. He's a good character. Probably when Brendan Rodgers there, I do apologise, chap, but he's a great character, and he seems like most importantly, a very good footballer as well, in my honest opinion. So, Eds, look after yourself. Put the notification bell on. Drop a like on the video, and yeah, let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Ta-ra.